All right, recording. This is Dominion League, Season 74, Division. This is Division D5. Yep. And I'm playing this match basically right after I played my one against R55. So, but let's see what's going on here. We do have Shaman, which makes trashing very important. So a lot of things that trash is what I'm seeing. Don't think I need to buy a Shaman, because if I'm going to buy a Shaman, then if I'm buying Shaman, or right, I'm going to play Hermit. Probably just want to open like Hermit, double Hermit. I want one Hermit, at least. Prince. Not sure about Prince. I could totally... There's a lot of trashing here, but then there's Shaman, so that's like very much something to consider. Maybe I want a Hideout. Hermit deals with the estates, Hideout deals with the coppers. I could also see it being Ironworks. Definitely trashing is going to be very important. And I don't necessarily need to hit 5, I would say. How does Prince work with Horse? I actually don't know how Prince works with Horse. I know it doesn't work with Madman, because Madman says you have to actually return it to the pile to get it. They gain a Shaman. I'm not sure about that. Because if... I'm not sure how Prince works with Horse. Because if it works the way you want it to. Probably just a Hideout. Could also be a Shaman. I think it just stays set aside, but I'm not sure. Definitely want some trashing. Kind of like the idea of a Hideout, honestly. I feel like I don't need to hit big numbers early. I'm definitely not hitting big numbers with Hermit around. I'll take a Hideout. Yeah, I can see Moneylender being good. I kind of want just a sprinkling of all the cards, I feel like. Do I trash this estate? So if I trash the estate, I think I do. And then I think I just want a Madman. Wow, got all the cards I want. I guess I'm regaining this curse. Or nope, getting it. It's actually not trivial. The thing with Hermit around, it's not trivial whether I want to gain that curse or not. I'd probably just gain the copper though because it's better for the deck. Ah, yeah. Old Witch? Sin? I have more things that can, yeah, just take the copper. When did they gain a Sin? But also, it's going to be forever until I actually hit 8 to hit Prince. I feel like I'm trying to set up Prince, but it's not going to work. I think I'm definitely buying Sin. Question is, do I gain scrap? I don't think I need another Hermit. I think I'll take a Shaman? Scrap? Maybe just silver. This is not, I'm not unsure about this. I'll just take... I'm gonna take a silver. My goal is to eventually gain a Prince. I'd rather have things that make me money. Considering gaining the estate. For the 1 point I got off of it. I don't know if that 1 point's gonna matter though. Now what am I doing this turn? Getting another Sin. Sure, we'll take an estate. I get all the bad cards out of the deck. Take a copper. Now I'll take a scrap. Now I'll take a Sin. Let's see. I looked down for 1 second and they Let's do Dennison. That's fine. Should have probably gained the... And Dennison is like non-terminal draw. It's like a delayed lab. And then I'm gonna take State. Silver card, silver horse, or card coin horse. Card silver. If I draw a copper off the top, I would gain a prince. Oh, that works too. I did not find my hermit. Admittedly, even if I set aside a scrap, there's some neat things to do where you can trash the card with it, and then regain it on the same turn, since you can resolve start of turn effects. I think I'm just not playing the scrap or the hermit. And then what am I buying? Salvager? Scrap? Moneylender? Hideout? What am I doing? Could just be another silver. I kind of like another... want another silver. I'm pretty sure the prince does what I want it to do. I'll definitely gain a silver off of it. Yeah, stay set aside. My dens of sins are all lopsided now, but yeah, glad the prince works the way I thought it was going to work. Yeah, I did think about taking that. But I wanted a silver so I can buy more princes. Yeah, I definitely want to get a scrap set aside. Or actually, maybe a salvager would be better. I'm not sure. Like, I can imagine set aside salvager and then trash the thing in your hand. Set aside salvager, trash the thing in your hand, get a bunch of money, immediately gain it back. The only thing I want to buy an old witch at this point, since I have a guaranteed village effect every turn by getting the free horseplay. Yeah, this is definitely a unique way to do. I think I want to draw first and then gain the money lender. Actually, I'll resolve one Den of Sin. I'm thinking about if I draw my other money lender, maybe I want to scrap that and then regain one. Card action coin horse. Fortunately, there's no cost reduction here, because what you could do, Prince, is you could like cost reduce things by like 1 and then set aside Old Witch. Imagine if you played like some village of like imagine you played a highway and then a prince, and then you can set aside Old Witch. I'd be shocked if they didn't have They probably just don't have enough village effects. Oh, did they not draw their prince? That's good news for me, bad news for them. It means I stay ahead. I think that was very lucky, though. I think I got very lucky on turn 9 with the prince. Definitely think I want an old witch. That just seems like a thing I want. It's a draw card, which I think is definitely what's lacking here. Okay. So let's see if I draw. Do I want to gain their moneylender? I think I do. Okay, I've got my deck in hand. I did not think I would get my deck in hand. Of course, it's because I have a very lopsided turn. But I can do a bunch of thinning this turn. What do I want to do? I think I'm gonna either... If I play Hermit, I'm gaining like, what, silver? I'm gonna have... I need to use scrap for plus buy. I think I want to gain like an ironworks now. This is probably 12, right? Yeah, I can definitely. So I definitely need to take plus buy. That's a good case to buying Salvager this turn, but probably just better to buy ironworks. Or no, I want to get Old Witch. So maybe like an Old Witch and a Salvage. If I can hit 13, I think that's best. Prince plus Old Witch. Okay. Hermit. Not trashing. Gain me, what, a scrap? I don't think I want to do silver. But maybe silver is the right play. I'm thinking about scrap too. I'm just gonna get silver. Action buy. $14 is a lot, but I only have 2 buys. Prince and Ironworks. Want to try to set aside like scrap maybe? We want a prince. I think I do want Salvager or Ironworks. Though scrap might be the best card for it, honestly. And in that case, I should buy Old Witch. I'm going to take Old Witch. Yeah, well, I kind of wanted to avoid that, but I don't think I think I could have not bought that silver. I do have a hermit still, so I can gain another scrap. Shy. Oh, you can discard it for 2 cards. Set aside horse. So I'm just cards costing up to 6, right? Yeah. Oh. I didn't find my hideout. That's what I didn't find. And then what are we gaining? One more prince. So like probably just want to trash a Denizen and then regain it. What do I do the scrap with it? Card action buy. Probably just gain another estate. Or rather, I'm not sure what I'm. There's things to gain. I'm not sure. I'll try to set aside another horse. I think my hermit wants to gain me another scrap, probably. Buys a gold. Okay, both of these. then this prints trashes Den of Sin, buy action coin, silver horse. Maybe card. I should have exactly enough draw, right? 1, 2, 3. Or no, because I have one more, so I actually do want the... Either don't game the silver. Don't game the silver. Shaman gave me back my Den of Sin. Oh, it goes to hand. That's... I didn't even think of that. Don't really need Moneylender anymore. Silver horse coin buy. Or I need action. Maybe don't need horse. Buy action. Is there silver in the trash? No. Probably shouldn't put one there. Hideout. I'll just trash the Moneylender. I'm gonna take a province. And I could definitely afford to take an Old Witch. My Hermit can just gain me silvers. My Scrap can just gain me silvers. Cursing my opponent is good for me. I'll just take one more Old Witch. Do I want a copper? Do I want a copper? No. Or maybe I do, because... yeah, my Hermit is just going to gain me silvers, I guess, for the rest of the game. I think at this point I just start scoring. My deck is beyond consistent. I'm gonna keep cursing them. Yeah, scrapping Den of Sin is even better than I thought, because it lets you avoid a draw. So I've got 2 horses to scrap. So I'm drawing. Yeah, I am overdrawing my deck by quite a lot. Which means, yeah, Hermit can just gain silvers to the end of time. So yeah, this turn's going to look something like Trash Denizen, gain silver. I guess silver horse. Everything but card. Let's see, it's going to gain me everything but card. Because I really don't need the card draw. And then... I don't know what else I'm just going to scrapping down there, but... I definitely think I want to get a salvager in this deck. Because then I can start basically milling provinces. I almost hit 2 provinces here. But I think I'm so far ahead. I've got my 3 princes set up. Okay. This prince, scrap the Denizen, everything but card. Shaman gave me back my Denizen. Yeah, scrap probably trashes the hideout at this point. Silver horse coin buy. Hermit, gain of silver. Oh, looks like they got a curse in hand. And I'll just take 2 provinces. Do I want a salvager? Buy salvager Denizen. That's because I didn't pick action on one of them. One of the scraps. I could just take Ironworks and gain it that way too. Salvager. Ironworks, Denizen. I'll click Denizen. Aiming to trash the maybe that should have been Ironworks, but aiming to trash province with salvager and then mill down 3 provinces. And I've got extra horses in the deck too if I somehow fail to draw. I've had some very thinky games today. Means I'm playing these basically back to back, so. So they've set aside a horse with Prince. I'm not sure why they bought golds, to be honest. I think silver is just fine of a payload card. That's giving me 2 extra points. There might be, there's probably not a pile out. Okay. So let's resolve all of these. Alright, and prints on the scrap, trash. We'll do everything but horse. Alright, and then Hermit gains me a silver, Old Witch, alright, there we go. Alright, game 2. Let's see what's going on here. For draw, there's Marquee. But only up to a hand size of 10. I guess Daimyo plus any of the cantrips is draw. Trashing is Goat Herd. Plus buy is Marquee, Fortune at the bottom of the pile, Astrolabe, Storeroom. So I would say this kingdom has everything you need. It's just how do you get there? Oh, we do have Colony and Platinum, so definitely worth building bigger than normal. Could be Goat Herd plus Gladiator. There's nothing that helps me accelerate the gains of this deck faster. I don't know. Goat Herd Gladiator is kind of jumping out to me as the correct opening here. You get trashing. You get money. You could buy ports. You could buy treasury even. At some point, you get a plus buy card. Oh yeah, bank can make a lot of money too. I think Goat Herd Gladiator. The question is it better to just do like silver Goat Herd? Or even Astrolabe? I think surely you open with Goat Herd to start thinning all the estates out of the deck. But then from there, it kind of just feels like, where do you go? Maybe add some ports and like a kiln. For sure, I want a Goat Herd. I know that. On 3, probably. I think Gladiator looks good. Do I have it turned on to fake reveal? Oh, I see. I'm thinking about Gladiator plus Goat Herd. Right? Gladiator has this interaction where if you have to reveal something, and if your opponent does not reveal a copy of it, it says may reveal a copy from their hand. And so I could choose not to, like if I have the Goat Herd in hand, then maybe I should let them trash it, even though they get the coin out of it. I'm gonna take Gladiator. This should probably be... So here, I'm definitely gonna reveal, because I don't have my Goat Herd in hand. Treasury is very much a like nothing buy, so it looks like the opening I was thinking about is not coming to pass. Astrolabe or Silver or Storeroom even. Storm could be good. I like the idea of Astrolabe because I feel like I'm going to want plus buy. It's also a card that they don't have, so if I collide it with the Gladiator, I'm going to take the Astrolabe. My Goat Herd bottom decked. That's unfortunate. Treasury? Daimyo? Would like to get a Daimyo into this shuffle. I really would like to get a Daimyo into this shuffle, but there's not a lot of actions. I'm just going to take a Treasury. Okay, this is definitely a good time to buy Daimyo. We both trashed one card. And at this point, because I have a Treasury, I can just click Daimyo forever. Because I'll always have a treasure on top of my deck. So even if I like draw a Daimyo and like 3 coppers or something, I will always have a treasury on top. I do have Astrolabe, so I don't have to worry about plus buy. But I imagine you're eventually going to buy like eventually you're going to buy Wait, did I trash a card on my last turn? Oh, I did. Probably not bank. I don't.
I was thinking about buying another daimyo, but I think I need to save up. Maelstrom. I'll gladly trash an estate. I'm just gonna click daimyo. Reveal. So they trashed 2 coffers in an estate with that. Their position. Ah, see, they had to waste a $7 buy on that. Did they shuffle their deck? Astrolabe. Do they have it? They do. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to keep clicking daimyo. Well, they know where it is. Mine is in play. They did trash a card, actually. That is pretty relevant. That does mean I should go herd copper first. I'm pretty sure there's daimyo down there. Definitely is going to be kind of a race to first fortune. Definitely a little bit of a race of first to fortune. Why is it Kiln? Oh yeah, there's Kiln daimyo. Oh, they trashed 2 cards? Oh. I think I will probably click the same. Kiln daimyo.
So I'm probably playing both daimios. I have so much debt though. So I need to really block whatever's. Definitely need to block. Kiln daimyo, yeah. Luckily, I was able to block. Though I think they can still buy it. Or no, they can't. Okay, because of their debt. I don't think there's a unique card I have that they don't. Actually, I actually don't want to. Trash the gladiator because I have no. I'm not gonna get. Probably not gonna. Well, I guess in theory I could. Buys another kiln, buys another daimyo, makes sense. How many cards did they trash last turn? One. Just one. I still have an estate. I am not going to get out of debt this turn. So I'm only going to have potentially I just take the last daimyo. And I'm going to purposely reveal something bad. Okay, that was definitely the correct play. I don't want them to get access to fortune. I will take the last daimyo. Now I'm in a pretty good spot to gain fortune. Fortunately, they're drawing 2 cards off of that. There's definitely a lot of ways to gain pay. Like, imagine playing Kiln. I mean, fortune. I mean, that wouldn't do anything, but there's no like trash for benefit here. So, but like bank, right? You could play Kiln and gain a bank, and there's a decent amount of plus buy. I was thinking Marquee would be more useful here. So it looks like they're gonna. Looks like they're one coin short, and that's exactly what I was hoping for. I would argue the gold is a little bit of a hindrance. So they've trashed 1, 2 things, looks like. Buy some ports, makes sense. An astrolabe makes sense. Okay. Goat herd. Trash an estate. Yeah, the kiln doesn't really have anything good to gain because it kind of bottom decked. Okay. Well then, that is certainly a lot of gains. Kind of thinking Fortune Marquee. I only have 2 buys. So definitely Fortune. And then something with plus buy on it. Like I said, Marquee probably looks the best here for that. I'm going to have 3 buys next turn, but if I have a similar amount of money, I can play killing the Astrolabe, so Marquee. And we'll top deck a Treasury. Oh, this is not good. No daimios. If I find the Marquee, I'm probably playing it. So I can try to find something. I mean, there's 6 daimios down. Half those cards are daimios. So would have expected a little more than that. I guess like in theory I can get a village effect off of a goat herd play. But I definitely want to get some ports this turn. Don't reveal. Yeah, I definitely need to get some ports. If they buy out ports here. That surprises me. They trashed 1 card. Well, we also have to buy Fortune still. Treasury is actually coming in pretty useful here, though. I'm worried about a pile out. ports are effectively at 5. Astrolabes are at 6, but there's kilns flying around. Pretty sure I still have 4 coppers. Wise fortune, yep. I think I just gotta play the marquee. Okay. Definitely need to buy some ports so that doesn't happen again. Maybe like I have 3 kilns. I don't know how unreasonable it is for them to like just win. I definitely don't think I should take an astrolabe. In theory, I just need those 2 ports. Those 2 ports. And then like 2 banks. One, two, three, 4 buys. I could buy like 4 colonies. Yeah. Maybe I just need like a storeroom. I'm gonna take another pair of ports. A bank. And a storeroom? Okay, there we go. I think I'll just play Daimyo. I'll play the port first. And then go from there. I am worried about a pilot of some kind. But if I can draw my deck again, I should be able to buy like 3 colonies, 4 colonies even. I think I just want to... Oh, what do I want to do? Storeroom plays nicely, sort of, with Marquee. Since you can discard down to the correct amount. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm killing. You can... Oh, are they trying to pile out on me? I don't like the way they're playing all these kilns. I am not a fan of the way they're playing those kilns. Those extra ports might have been a mistake. And like they can totally just buy an estate and that's it, right? So they realistically just need to find the 3 pile. Because I bought 4 ports. I thought that was safe, but I did forget they have like 5 kilns. But I think they're out of actions. It sure looks like they're out of actions. They only have 2 ports. Oh, they might have it. The way they're playing that, though... I think they've got it. And that wouldn't have helped if I had left ports in the pile. Alright. Definitely did not think they had all of those. Forgot they had all those kilns. Alright, let's see what's going on here. See, Conquest. I always love I always find Conquest really funny because it can gain you a lot of points if you can buy it a lot of times in one turn. No Platinum Colony. Starting estates. Is there a draw? There's Black Cat. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 types for rice. So rice can be very powerful. Surely the right opening is just top deck a catapult. Immediately play it. And I'll hit 2, but then I could like buy a sycophant or something. Or even if I don't attack. It could be Baron. Could discard a estate, hit a really high number immediately. Like I get a crypt into my shuffle. Ooh, there's a lot going on here. it makes sense to do either of these. If I bottom deck an estate, I could hit 3 and like gain a silver. I don't know, getting attacked turn 2 seems really annoying. And also Crypt is kind of countered by the whole catapult thing. It's probably worth just trashing the estate, though. I'm gonna see what they top deck. It might change my decision. Another thing I'm noticing is there's no village. Or the draw is very limited. So they're top decking a catapult. Do I want a sycophant? They played 3 coppers, which makes me think they could actually do something. Like, there's no way I'm going to hit 5. If I do this, play it, discard 3 cards, I don't get it trash even if I have the... I think I want to hit, like, Crypt or something. So we're just going to buy a silver. Even though it's very tempting to do the attack there. I don't think Mastermind's going to be worth it yet. I guess Mastermind is draw. Play the thing 3 times. Imagine you Mastermind a black cat at the start of your turn. Prince is back. I don't think you want anything to set aside anything particular. I mean, black cat, I guess, but then it's like... don't have the reaction though, that's the thing. You set it aside, you can't react with it anymore. Could exile princes with Hamel Train. I think Crypt looks... Crypt is start of turn, right? I'll take a Crypt. Take a rustic village. Seems a bit premature, but what is that bottom card? I'll take a rustic village. I will take a black cat here. think I do want another catapult, though, at some point. So I can start finishing estates. Like plus buy. Well, this Baron. Baron is kind of awkward, and Rice looks very good. Yeah, I'll trash this estate. Maybe I just trash this and buy a catapult. Buy another rustic village, probably. Yeah, I'll just buy another rustic village here. It seems like the correct play. I don't... Turn 7. Okay, what are we doing? I do like the idea of a camel train. It would let you power up the deck with... They've got so much... Yeah, I'll just buy another black cat. So I have something to set aside on this crypt. This is an estate. Ooh, buying a rice seems pretty strong here. This is probably the turn for me to buy a rice if I'm going to do that. I'd probably buy a rice. In their position, I'd buy a rice. Buys a gold. Well, I guess. Okay, I did activate approaching army. So if I do this, oh wait. After you'd play an attack. Yes. And then we'll buy me a rice. We'll discard like that. Yeah, rice gives me a lot of money. I'll buy one more. Set a sign on the crypt. Crypt has not been very strong in this game, but let's discard these two. Actually, definitely worth setting aside rustic villages. I'm gonna have how many types? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My rices are making $7. Crash is a camel train, huh? I think I'd rather trash this to get the attack in. My rice is making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7. So then this would be 3, 5, 12. Could totally buy rustic village and a prince here. That's fine. Do I really? Yeah, I can discard like that. I don't think I want to set aside that. So I think I just need to buy another rustic village. Trash the silver. And I'll take a rustic village. Alright. Okay, we will definitely set this aside. Buy a prince. Oh, I could have totally bought launch last turn, probably. Another black cat. Alright, now we're going places. I bought a prince last turn. I'm gonna risk it. Did not work out. One more rice, probably. Oh. All right. Prince. Don't give me the rice. Eight. It's pretty neat. What am I buying? What if I bought like 2 conquests and a launch? How insane is that? If I bought 2 conquests and a launch, I could get the curse attack and a discard attack. Actually, I could just Rustic Village Prince. Rustic Village, Rice, Prince, launch. Because, yeah, I've got an action. I would have 2 actions. Rustic Village, Rice, Prince, launch. Need to be sure I don't lose on piles. I have 4 buys, 5 buys. I'm gonna buy Conquest twice. Then I can just curse them out. If they buy a victory card here, I'm going to have a lot of curses for them. Where's that bottom card? Not sure. Probably just continue to trash my silvers. Wish I knew what that bottom card was. I think it's just another rustic village. I could totally top deck something. I could also buy Conquest a bunch of times. Actually, I think I might actually do that. Crypt, launch. Oh, it's a curse. I forgot what that bottom card was. That's fine. I should have... whatever, it's fine. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Two of the modifiers I'm seeing. Is there anything weird of practice? No, I'm not seeing anything weird of practice. Okay. Well, we're doing this again. I don't think you're really building here. I mean, you're definitely playing with the cards. You're definitely playing with catapult. Probably just like catapult raise as an opening. I think just catapult raise seems like the most reasonable opening. Yeah, catapult raise. I don't know where this is going. I guess you're gonna put your deck, fill your deck with a bunch of heralds. These are some really gross games I've been playing today. How does footpad work? Is there an interaction with footpad? Yes, shaman. So we're gonna start with 6-card hands. This is gonna be a game of 6-card hands, or probably more closer to 4-card hands. Is that the only interaction though with it with footpad? Let's see. I have a feeling gardens are going to be relevant. It just seems like something that's going to happen. Catapult trashing silver is worse. I don't think rocks are going to see play. But if they do, that could be something. There's something to be said. Oh, is there a village? Herald is the only village. I'm going raise. Well then. I guess another catapult. Normally, with a shaman game, trashing just 2 cards isn't terribly great. Because one goes to your opponent, one goes to you. But in this case, it's actually somewhat beneficial just because it doesn't trigger. Or those 2 cards stay out of my next shuffle. But it looks like this will be 2 again. Which means I should really buy a... I'll buy a shaman? Another raise, perhaps? I don't know. Usually shaman is the worst trasher. There are better trashers. I think raise is a good trasher because it draws, catapult because it's an attack. Shaman just trashes. That's all it does. Or I shouldn't say raise draws. It lets you sift. Herald. Yeah, I'm going to take one more raise. It's not clear to me whether gaining estates is... no. Gaining copper. I think you probably do want heralds. On the off chance that it connects. This hand actually kind of sucks. I trash. I really don't want my catapult. I don't want my catapult to miss the shuffle though. And I really need to be trashing every turn. I am gonna draw a card. Is that bottom card in the state? Draws 1 estate. Draws an estate. Kings of copper, draws an estate, looks at copper. Let's see, copper. think this is going to make the most sense. Nope, it was a copper. I could have guessed that. Could use some advisors, actually. I think problem is it's not junking my opponent. I just need non-terminal draw. And I think I just need to chuck my deck full of advisors. Okay, I'll gain the raise. I think I just need to put a bunch of advisors into this deck. I think I will trash this because I know there's an advisor down there. Like, honestly, this is not trivial. I mean, like, honestly, even if they discard the catapult, that's fine with me because I can trash this estate and then do all kinds of stuff. I'm just going to take another advisor. I really just want the draw cards. Play white advisor first. Oh yeah, I could play the seal. Play the seal. Definitely gain a raise this turn. I would just click advisor. Basically always click the draw card. My deck is thin enough at this point. I'm just going to keep clicking advisors though. Just need the non-terminal draw card. If I click enough advisors, I can just draw my deck. I don't really know where this game is going, though. I'm assuming they gained a raise, yeah. Definitely want a Herald at some point. Another one. But I think I want all the advisors first. I don't know. My game plan seems pretty obvious. I'm not sure what he's thinking about. Storeroom. I was thinking about storeroom. Yeah, I think I definitely want a storeroom at this point. Definitely just want a storeroom. Probably the Herald, actually. And I'll discard the Herald. So I think that'll let him get more actions. I'm going to try to find the Herald and the storeroom. Actually, no, I should drop advisor first, because then I can always just trash my raises to get the one card they've left in the discard for me. Since advisor can never draw the last card of your deck. Then it says you discard that card. You discard it. Always discard one card, and then the rest go into your hand. I think I do want to trash my raise though. Buys a Herald. Didn't play their storeroom. Interesting. What's the overpay effect from your discard pile? You have to let me have one of those. Well, no. 9-terminal draw. The Herald's on top, though, so let's leave it. Discard for cards, discard for coins. Okay. Now we can buy, like, a silver and a Herald now. Alright, both Heralds. Ugh, these games have been taking forever today. I think if I am discard attacked, probably just pitching advisor and raise. Definitely pitching raise, probably pitching advisor just because I need both Heralds. I need both Heralds in my starting hand to actually play things. Like, what? How much turn is this? It's only turn 14. Oh, Shaman games. It's definitely still too early to score. Okay. Did you forget the card that shows on top is actually the last card you click? I probably should have discarded the other way, but it doesn't really matter. Buys a footpad. Well, that's my turn. Herald, overpay 2. Oh, wait. I don't need to do that because I have Way of the Seal. I guess I will buy a Shaman. Wow. Okay, I'm getting discard attacked. Got it. Why did my Heralds whiff? Oh, because I hit catapults, not because I... Definitely need to buy more Heralds. I don't know why these games have been taking so long today. I mean, seeing Shaman twice I don't think helps, but... So they have 4 Heralds and I have 3? Or do I only have 2? Pretty sure I have 3. Definitely need to get a footpad of my own this turn, though. Buy 2 Heralds? Is that what you're doing here? That's what I would do in this position. Win the split 6-4. We're buying a 5 cost. Buys a Herald. Are we buying another footpad? Otherwise, why would you use that coffer? They're probably banking on me having to buy footpad as well next turn. Okay, that's what I thought. I feel like the answer is just took 2 heralds and that's it. I really did not think these games were going to go this long today. But here we are. And I don't think I'm playing particularly slow either. Buying another storeroom. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we'll just gain a raise. Herald. Of course, Herald whiffs. Play another advisor. Play another advisor. Trash this. Give me that Herald. Play that. All right, and then we're gonna go to play one of these as seal. Coins 9. That's exactly the amount I want, because then I can go footpad, Herald, top deck. All right. Put my desk in standing desk mode, because let's see here. Those discarding the footpad. Well, okay. Shaman advisor. How do they have 3? Oh, they have 2 storerooms. I was like, where did the other storeroom? What did they do with it? That's the other thing. They just played it for +1 buy. Played as a ruin market, basically. I really don't know where this game is going, though. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, using drawing to the end of the deck and then using storeroom to then discard and then redraw them. Definitely what storeroom is powerful for, but this is such a weird. So you buying province? Are we buying provinces one at a time? Yeah, buys a herald, buys an advisor, I would think. I am player 2 here, so that definitely helps in terms of scoring. I'm just thinking about if we're going back and forth on provinces. Gladiator, huh? One, two, three, four, five. Looks like, yep, it looks like it did split. Did split 6-4 in their favor. Pretty sure I have more advisors though. I think I have 2 more advisors, maybe 3. Do I want to seal that or do I want to play it? I think I'll just play it as seal. I think I will play it to get the extra action. Okay. I think one of these catapults can die. Do I play it normal? Yes. Cards, coins. Get an extra 2 coins out of that storeroom. So this is the difference between, you could say 10 money and 8 money. There's no other pile that looks ridiculously low. I feel like just clicking 2 more advisors seems pretty good because then I could definitely hit the storeroom thing and get it a lot better. But I think I will get rid of this copper because it can collide with heralds badly. It could also be advisor gladiator. That is another option. Definitely buying 1 advisor. We'll top deck it. I think I only want to top deck 1 of them though, because I want to be sure I get the heralds in the deck. I want to see the heralds. I was overly terminal with my raises. I mean, I do have raises. That's the other way to get it. Let's see. I think just 1 more advisor. Continue. Herald's definitely the best card to discard here. You have 3 buys, I only have 2 buys. Technically that's not true. You could practice storeroom, but that seems excessive. Definitely discard the footpad. I guess I'll just... It doesn't matter. Footpad is the thing I don't want them to play. So... Okay, that's an interesting choice. Don't reveal. Okay, that's fine. Actually, it might be better to do this. No, I have other raises. I have more than... It's like, is it province time? You know, I could see province in like 2 raises. My deck doesn't hit province that well. Oh, but he's player 1. Well, could gain a gladiator. Oh, what are we doing? Using all my coffers to buy something. Oh. We're buying gold now. I think it will get a gladiator. Ooh, that's bad. Huh, that's nice. My 3 terminals of the turn are storeroom, gladiator, and footpad. I know for a fact they don't have a silver, so... How many cards can I draw? So the Herald's going to draw 2. Advisor can draw 2. I think only like this. have to play the... Definitely need another storeroom. I don't know, 2 gold might be worth it. I'm just looking at this deck and what it needs is lots of payload. Gold would be the thing to buy. And if fortune ever gets revealed. Well, that's exactly where I want the gold, actually. Presumably just a Herald gets discarded. Herald's gonna get discarded. I was about to say, I would not be surprised if they pitched their whole hand here. Oh, we're trashing? We're actually trashing? Herald. So they failed to draw their deck. But I'm pretty sure I have more advisors. The only thing the Herald can whiff on is the silver. Oh. That's a cute line. Though, admittedly, in a deck full of advisors, having one key card in the deck is kind of a hindrance. I would definitely just buy Fortune here, though. I think I'm trashing a bunch of raises here to try to find those. Those Heralds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's the goal of this? To bottom deck one of my raises. Looks like I did that, yep. Because, yeah, I can discard this, Shaman, Curse. Footpad. Okay. I think here play looks like Province Fortune. Finally we're scoring. I think I have a better chance of drawing my deck, though. Footpad. Oh. Let's click. Yeah, discard like that. I've got a meeting in a online meeting in about half an hour here, so I'm probably just taking this gladiator. Discard advisor. That's good. Fortune versus Herald. Probably Fortune. No. Probably just trashing Gladiator here. I'll take the Herald. All right. Let's see. Yeah, probably here is a good place to stop. Discard like that. 19 money gets doubled into 38 minus 7. I only have 3 buys. I discard their fortune. Usually it's the draw card, but because the deck is so reliant on the one, definitely discarding the Herald here, that's fine. What a long game this is. Well, there's their fortune, there's their gold. They're also player 1, so they have to, and they're in debt. So they would have to, before fortune hit 15 money. They might actually have that. Or no, wait, 15 would get them out of debt and 4 provinces. They would need 16 money. Or trash something with catapult to give me a curse. You know, I'm saying that aloud, and it doesn't sound unreasonable for them to do. But also, I don't think they have it. But they also have 4 coffers, so I'm not sure. What's the math? So you need total of 34 money. They have enough or actually, they don't have enough buys. They only have 4 buys total, and to not, you have a losing tie if you bought 4 provinces, and then, so you would need 5 buys to get an estate, to get 4 provinces and an estate. And I think if I get even 1 more province, I think I'm just winning, which I probably am, given how I have 4 coffers. But I think we're finally drawing to a conclusion of this game. This game really just is click the draw cards. But Herald and Advisor are really awkward. How many... I don't know how many advisors I have. How many advisors did I play last turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 of them. That's probably why my deck is doing so well. Since I have 7 advisors. So even though the Herald split is only... I lost the Herald split 6-4. I won the advisor split 7-3. And I think in a deck like this, I'm not sure. I think the advisor is better. I mean, it's the only card. Well, it does. Herald can increase your net hand size, but advisor guarantees increases your net hand size by 1. So unfortunately, there's not patron in this kingdom. Patron would be really cool because of advisor. I like the bottom text effect of patron. It's, +1 coffer every time you reveal it. You have to use the word reveal though. Oh my god, this has been such a long... This is game 4. Recording for over 2.5 hours. We're in game 4. I don't know why this season... The last match I played earlier today was also like 3 hours long. But I think it's just the nature of these kingdoms. We've gotten some really nasty ones. Discard Catapult Province. There's a chance I could dud really hard. I don't think they don't have a win this time. They would have to buy 28 points. I mean, how many cards are in their deck, though? Is it worth gaining estates out of the trash? It might be. Don't reveal. That's funny. It is funny that Gladiator says pretend to think. I mean, the reason why it says that is because it says may reveal a copy. Fortune? Is their final card Fortune? They surely drew it, right? Oh, it's prompting them to spend coffers. That's why it's prompting them. Because technically, yeah, you can spend your coffers before to double the value of each coffer. I think here, though, the max amount of money you would ever want is you need to strictly make off of it would be 30. So maybe spend 1 coffer. Oh, they were just probably thinking about it before. Because, yeah, they could have totally hit 4 provinces here. But they only have 4 buys. And their player won. And they obviously and they know, see, they're thinking really hard because I'm up 24 points. But also if they take a province, even just 1, there's a chance I can just get all the provinces. Because I had 3 buy last turn, I was able to hit triple province. I don't know. I think I've just won this game. But also, I could dud really poorly. Okay. 2 provinces and a duchy. I don't think this game is lasting another turn. Well, I did fail to actually find any of my plus buy. I did at least find my footpad. So is it safe for me to buy 1 province? 1 province puts me at a difference of 16? Well, if I don't buy province, I definitely lose to double province. So I would have a 16-point difference. But it's more like a 15 point because they're going to gain. I think it's still a losing tie. Province and 3 duchies. Still losing. They go to 31. If they buy province, 3 duchies, that's 15 points. Which puts them at 30. If they gain the estate out of the trash, then they hit 31. Yeah, 1 province is safe. I only have 4 buys, so that's how I'm calculating that. Oh, they didn't even gain, so they don't have a win for sure. They did not gain the estate out of the trash. And this is definitely a win for me in hand. Let's see. Good, discard the gold. Trying to do other things while I'm waiting for my opponent's turn. Of course, I forgot that means. But of course, there's playing with a bunch of advisors here means I have to actually interact with the game. I mean, yeah, this is a win in hand. How did they reveal more provinces? Did they play a storeroom? Oh, and then they probably discarded. They discarded both their. Yeah. I think I've got this game on lock. Well, I think I had this game unlocked as soon as I got all the advisors. I got 7 advisors, but. I mean, I also have 6 coffers. That's the other thing. I don't see a line for them. I mean, I've got too much of a points lead. They take 3 duchies. I mean, they have to win this turn, right? And they only have 4 gains. So it means the maximum amount of points they can gain is a province and 3 duchies, which is 15 points. Yeah, they also did not take the estate out of the trash. That's definitely just a misplay in the end game here. Yeah, that was definitely just a misplay in the end game by them. Definitely think it's not trivial here whether I actually. Well, it doesn't matter. I have a win hand. I can buy a province. I have 6 coffers. I have 6 coffers in a storeroom, which means I can make 9 money, double it to 18 by By province, is actually a state. Okay. But I also understand playing it out because I always play it out too. So yep, we can grant that. Sure. Don't reveal. Sorry, like I said, I'm trying to do multiple things at once. And they only found 3 buys? I'd be shocked if they have a win. I don't... Based on my math, they don't have a win. I'm at 31 points. They can gain a maximum... They also only have... Well, yeah, so this is what I thought. This is basically what I calculated. I guess they're going to hope I don't have it. I don't even know why I'm playing this out. I have the win. Province, duchy, estate. Finally. Alright, recording. This is continuing my match versus Jalapa. We had to stop in the previous one because I had a meeting to go to. But now we are starting here for the last 2 games. In post, I'll probably just have this edited together and you won't even realize I actually stopped recording. Okay, but let's see here. So there's Wolf Den, which makes Pickaxe looks pretty bad. Is there like a remodel effect? That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Like, if every loot comes with -3 points, that seems not great for Pickaxe. Let's see. Yeah, this feels big money-ish. You probably want a pickaxe to get rid of the estates, but I don't think you actually want the loots. Yeah, I really don't think you actually want the loots this game. What gives the hexes? Oh, Leprechaun. Is there a way to get Leprechaun activated consistently? I mean, you could delay gondolas. There's also no draw. Supplies is like only because you have to play a card and then Torch draws a card, so it kind of breaks even. Maybe just like 2 silvers. I think you do want a pickaxe for thinning out the estates. Thinning out the coppers. Like, that's the only thinning. No, there's Rat Catcher. So maybe just a pair of rat catchers? I don't think you want the loots here. Yeah, I think rat catcher looks maybe... Do you even want a royal carriage? Like, I'm not... This seems very big money. Maybe like a farmer's market. I think no matter what, I want to open with a rat catcher. I'll take a farmer's market. I wouldn't mind getting supplies. Supplies seems okay. Eventually, innkeeper is gonna look good, I think. Because, like, that's once you start buying provinces. This is just big money, though, I feel like. Maybe I take a gondola over farmer's market? Because, like, 2 is not, like, I wouldn't mind getting rat catcher supply. I don't know. This just seems very, like, a very simple kingdom. Gondola on 4. I think I agree with that. I don't think I would mind a pickaxe for thinning. I definitely think I want a silver equivalent. So you can't use royal carriage on horses because it requires it to still be in play. I kind of think a farmer's market looks pretty good here. So like here, right, I can imagine buying... This is pretty nice. I can just buy like 2 rat catchers. I think 3 rat catchers is enough. Maybe it should have been... Also, I bound my rat catcher. That's not good. I definitely think guide looks pretty good here. Okay, we'll take a guide now. That's actually pretty bad. Take the supplies. I'm considering just spending my guide now to try to trash an estate. So the 3 cards I have 1 copy of are guide, farmer's market, and supplies. Yeah, my rat catcher's bottom decking. They went first, right? Yeah. I think I'm just gonna call guide here. If I find an estate even. Sorry, phone's going off. I probably want another guide. Because, like, there is a pretty big synergy of you have a guide and, like, you have a guide, trash a bunch of cards, and then let's see, supplies guide, supplies third guide, supplies farmer's market. I guess you always buy gondolas to play the second farmer's market. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll take a second farmer's market. I just don't think pickaxe is worth it. If all the loots come with -3 points. Take another farmer's market, and I'll take another supplies. Oh wait, it's the one estate I have. Like next turn I should be able to thin a copper, and then draw back up to 5. So who tried? Oh, Joppa just trashed the copper. Maybe just, well, there's no good targets for royal, I guess. A 4th farm? How many farmers markets do I have? I have 1. Bot and gain 1. 2. 3. Yeah, I definitely cannot buy another one. Maybe just another supplies. So I know what I just said about farmer's market here. But this hand looks pretty good, actually. So I think I'm just going to call the rat catcher on a copper. Leave the guide. That's fine. I'll take the VP. Then we gotta be careful of piles. Then again, I have a bunch of horses, so I'm not sure if... I think it's still worth it if I call these 2 rat catchers and then call my guide. I still have a guide in hand. Maybe I toss this hand, but actually I don't want to toss this hand because I have... I think it's pretty important to get this guide down. So, and I have 3 horses in this pile. I don't know. This might just end on a pile out. And with them at such a low wolf den supply. So if I buy this, I just end my turn because I'll play the farmer's market. I think I'll just buy this farmer's market. I have 2 guides. The question is, if I play this now, right? So farmer's market has to be played at 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 times. I think I'm just gonna take the farmer's market. It also does help them out. Gondola playing farmer's market. Admittedly, there's only ever 2 buys in a turn. Also, the first province is only worth 3 points. Second pickaxe. I guess that makes sense to... I think I stop here. See how much money this is. 9. A province at a farmer's market looks pretty good here. Province, farmer's market. So what are the one-off cards I have in my deck still? Gondola? I think that's it. I think I just have a well, I guess province now too. Ooh, that's a pretty good play for them, actually. Okay, we'll just buy another province here. This is probably worth guiding, actually. Really? I am shocked by that play. I mean, maybe you just... like... now I should just be able to... So I'm up so many points, so I should just be trying to pile the rat catchers now. I think I will call Guidance Hand. Yeah, like... admittedly, it's going to take me 3 turns to do this. This is 6 money? They bought a province, right? So... do I try to call the guide again, or do I just... I could buy Gondola Ratcatcher. Because the Gondola is the one card in my deck I only have one copy of. That's basically gaining 3 points. How many farmers markets are in the trash? There's 5? I feel like I have 3 of them. Trashing a gondola. I just don't know about that. Cycling the loots like this? I think I just call guide. I think I just have the pile pressure. So if I take, actually, if I buy 2 gondolas here, I can get the points off of farmer's market. That's definitely worth it. And buy another gondola. Do I have a guide down? No, I don't. I did just top deck 3 horses though, so I just don't think the loots, like the loots are. Did he not? Wait. Did not play the Endless Chalice. Okay. If I draw one of my farmers markets, I think I just win off the gondolas here. I mean, they have what, like 4 loots? That's causing them to be a -5? Delaying the gondolas? I mean, with enough money, this is just a win, right? Yeah. Alright. Game 2. Yep, minus 21 points off of Wolf Den. Wow. Yikes. Okay, let's see what we got here, though. I mean, you got everything you need. Band of Misfits looks pretty sad. Yeah, I was just about to say, everything here costs 5, so Band of Misfits does not really do anything. It just plays Guard Dog. Admittedly, Guard Dog does look pretty good here. I mean, I assume you're going to play with both Haunted Woods and Sea Witch. In the opening, I think double silver looks like the best. Definitely hitting 7 would have a huge benefit here. Because you can rush Haunted Woods. And you could even rush Gatekeeper, but... Yeah, how does this work, actually? So I believe the interaction between Gatekeeper and Rush is that Rush, it does work the way you want it to. I think this is just silver, no brainer.
you have the chance of hitting 7, which seems really powerful. So I hit 4 again. Not good. Let's see. Guard dog now? I mean, there's a chance they get the... I think guard dog. They bought an attack, so... I'll take a Sea Witch of my own. We have pigs around, so I don't mind buying a bunch of guard dogs. Rush Haunted Woods looks pretty good here. Rush Sea Witch. I don't agree with that. Definitely hitting 4 on hitting 4 and 3. Definitely not good. I definitely don't think Rush Sea Witch was the right play, though. I mean, it might be with a very bad Trasher, but this is 7, isn't it? Yeah, definitely Rush Haunted Woods. Considering just discarding 2 coppers to make all of, I mean, I'm about to trigger a shuffle with a lot of junk in it. This is 4 junk cards. I think this is the right play, actually. I mean, having these 2 in the shuffle seems just really bad. I think just a crown at this point. Yeah, crown. Ooh, crown to Nuki. Okay, that's fine. So I play a Sea Witch this turn. Rush Haunted Woods. I think the Haunted Woods are going to look pretty good here. Also, admittedly, I don't think either of us have reaction triggered guard dog, and we have like, I have 2, and I think they have 6 or 4. I'm gonna, okay. Rush. I guess we're just gonna rush Haunted Woods again. I definitely do want to add a Tanuki into this deck. Yeah, that's also another thing. But we'll see. There's also farmland that can trash curses into estates for a points gain. Rush Crown doesn't work the way you want it to because it'll be your buy phase. So it's only going to play a treasure. Okay, so Crown, Guard Dog, Pigget. I think it's still worth it to play the Haunted or the Sea Witch, because the curses are still flying around. So unfortunately, I don't get a. I think I just need to add another crown. Really, not buying an attack card. Not playing an attack card. I am definitely gonna just do this then. I think I just need to buy another crown, to be honest. Or do I just buy Tanuki now? I think Tanuki. I'm at top of shuffle, it seems. I think I've lost the curse split. Definitely lost the curse split. I haven't trashed a single estate. So I lost the curse split 6-4. But I also still have all my estates in deck. I don't think my opening draws are very nice for what I wanted to do. The thing with shadow cards and ways is that you can always play a shadow card, but you can also play it from the bottom of your deck as the way. That's not going to work the way you want it to. You also only have one buy, so unfortunately, yeah, that does not work the way you want it to. Because what you want to do is rush a crown to play something in the buy phase. Also, I don't know what the cards in their hand are, but you know, I was thinking about this. I'm not sure. After I bought the first couple Haunted Woods, and then they gained 3 guard dogs, I actually don't know if the Haunted Woods actually hurts them at all. I mean, the curses hurt, like having to top deck those. Yeah. So I definitely want to try Crown a Tanuki then this turn. Chance I just play Haunted Woods and buy nothing. Right. Like, top decking 2 curses is pretty bad. Just like top decking 2 curses is gonna suck. but am I worth skipping out a whole buy for this? Oh my god, what is going on with my deck? I think my deck is way worse than it actually is. It's because I still got all these. I do have 9 dead cards in this deck. I don't think I'm winning this game. I don't know if passing was... Well, I don't think it was worth not playing, because top taking 2 curses here looks really bad. Yeah, eating all the curses definitely sucks here. I don't know. Maybe I should have rushed Gatekeeper. To the state. Okay. Crown. Crown. Hold on. I want to play this first crown as a pig. Because this is definitely... I'm not going to buy anything this turn. There's where all my action cards went. Well, bottom decked. Guard dog. Guard dog. Definitely don't think I'm winning this game, unfortunately. I think losing the curse split hurt a lot. Yeah, they've got their deck in hand. But also, they don't have plus buy. The only plus buy is Council Room. I mean, they've got Tanuki, but for gains. Am I under the Haunted Woods attack? I am. I really think I've lost. Just because of this alone. The curses into estate points are gonna... And like these two piles are gonna run. I really think this game was kind of lost when I hit. Well, because turn 3, Sea Witch. So we hit basically the same first shuffle. And I hit 3 here. And they found their Sea Witch turn 5. And they rushed a second Sea Witch, which might have been correct. The curses did hurt a lot more than I was expecting in this game. So if I bought an estate, okay. This is probably too little too late at this point. And the only chance I have of coming back on points are dukes. But presumably they just have 3 money. I don't think it's that hard to have 3 money in this deck. Especially they've trashed 5 curses. Even the Crown Copper. Oh, they might not have it. Well then. I'm definitely not buying anything. I wonder how what's attack. Oh, well then. Presumably they have 3 money. Yeah. Alright, well, there you go.